got stops on it, so if you are bending multiple things, you can put a piece in there, get your angles right, then you can do a bunch of them after that because it's going to have a stop that stops the table at the same angle every time.
We're getting a tutorial on how
set,
the machine thing we bought back at the shop,
That's
the
really
blue one works, because I have no idea. So like the diffuser, for example, right here for the 550 that Mike built, it was built on this, right?
Yep. So that's the shear. So
Okay.
basically, you'll take a piece of sheet metal, you'll stick it in there where you want to cut it, stomp it down.
Wow.
It'll cut the edge off, gives you like a super clean, straight edge.
I was not. Hold on, I was not expecting that.
So we've got to go pick up one that's similar to.
Oh, so we don't have this.
We don't have this.
We
yet,
don't have the
but we
shear.
found
We
it.
have the bender.
We have the bender, and then we got a mill. So we've got the mill over here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is the plasma table right in front of you. So
Which we're working on right now,
We're working
right?
on
With
that
that
right
company.
And then bandsaw over there. I found a bandsaw in Huntington Beach also.
Yeah.
It's actually even a little bigger than that. Really nice one though.
Kind of like our bender's bigger than yours.
Exactly. Well, you know, I figured it's DDE. You got to have the best stuff there.
The best.
The best.
The best equipment we don't know how to use. Only you.
That's why we went to Harbor Freight.
You've secured your you've secured your position at the company quite nicely, sir.
Yeah, it's
'Cause-
also one of those things where when someone walks in and is like, you got like when Damon blows another tire off the 550 eventually, just doing what he feels like doing, and then you have to come in and do it. You don't want to just have just enough to get it done. So it's better that you go and you get the better, the bigger stuff, even if it comes out of Dave's salary, it's fine.
Exactly.
By the way,
that's a good point. On
when
this
Mark's
because-
making that reference, just real quick, I was like, "Hey, what happened here?" And they were like, "Yeah, when you blew the tire off, you idiot."
Yeah.
Yeah.
When half of the tire was going around and slinging and
Smashing everything.
But I built it the way I did because race car.
Yes.
This is going to get abused.
Yeah.
And we need to be able to replace parts. So this section here,
Yeah.
this piece is riveted on, and I have the file. So it's all designed in SolidWorks. So basically I open the SolidWorks file, send it over to the plasma table, put a piece of aluminum in there, click cut, it cuts it out. And I have markers on all the corners here. There's little indentations. So I know exactly where to bend it. So I don't need this piece to be able to make another one. So everything's been documented.
We get you're smart, bro. Like,
I just want everyone else to know that.
there's
I'm
a
smart,
point.
too.
This dude, seriously.
So when you
blown
cut
away.
it when you put it in SolidWorks, you intentionally will have a point where you're like, okay, cut in a little bit right here or mark.
Yeah,
right here.
I make a little, like a small circle,
Yeah.
a half circle, right? So it cuts out just a little kind of notch.
Oh, I
in it.
see. Oh, so that makes it even easier to bend.
Yeah, so you line up the two dots in the bender,
Dude.
and I know the angles. It's all written down,
Yeah.
so we just make another piece.
Mike's on a bender. Hey, what's this hiding in the background here? I see some Because Race Car tires.
Yeah,
Is that a
so-
real Cobra?
It's not a real one. It's a very well put together replica. So it's got the 427 side oiler, like original engine. It's got a lot of original pieces on it. I think the windshield trim, the mirrors, the headlights, the taillights, a lot of parts are original.
Wow.
And it makes 550-ish horsepower to the wheels out of
Absolute
427
death trap. Holy crap.
carbureted.
Like Death Trap. Go. If you've never driven this platform, it's so cool because it's so scary.
It is, you know, I kind of compare it to like a Harley kind of chopper,
Yes.
big, like something you ride maybe down the street and you get off and you're kind of shaking.
Yes.
That's what this car does.
100%.
It's like you go somewhere, car show, you hang out for a few, you drive home, you put it away, and you don't drive it again for a few months because it is wild.
You disrespect this car, it'll end you.
Yes.
It's probably ended a few people. They're really crazy. Like this, I remember going to the Laguna Seca Classics during Car Week.
Yeah.
Probably like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And they had a heritage race where guys were racing originals. Originals. And one of the sickest ones I saw was an original all exposed aluminum body.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
So it just looked
that's
like
ballsy.
not real shiny, but like just all raw metal.
And it's all, those were all hand formed too. Like somebody was there with an English wheel and like a hammer forming those panels and shaping them perfectly by hand.
And this dude's racing this car with zero fucks given on Laguna Seca with like 30 other historic cars that are all priceless.
Yeah.
It was cool. The reason why I was there was actually it was even longer. It was 9 years ago.
Wow.
It just came back to me why I was there. It was when my wife and I drove She was pregnant with Presley at the time. So almost 10 years.
Yeah.
Would be 10 years this summer. And we took the Maserati that I had, my Gran Turismo, and we went down for car week, and I needed fuel. And the closest thing while we were there was actually the fuel, the race fuel at the pits.
Yeah.
So we went to the pits, and I fueled up with 100 octane in the pits or back there in the back, and got to see all these race cars. It was really cool. Great experience. Anyhow, that's cool. So you said this is for sale too?
It's for sale also, yeah.
Everything's for sale here.
Everything's for sale.
Except for this car. This is your wife's car?
This one is not for sale. Yeah, this is my wife's car. It's been in her family for, I think, at least 3 generations, maybe 4 now.
Wow.
A lot of custom stuff on here that's very dated. You know, it's got like I think it's ostrich seats.
Ostrich.
No, it's locked, but yeah, it's
Ostrich
got
seats.
ostrich seats. It's got these Boyd Coddington.
It's got ostrich. Holy crap. That's crazy.
Yeah, Boyd Coddington billet wheels that were like
I remember those
really
were cool.
big in the 80s,
I remember.
right? Really
I
big.
remember.
Yeah.
Man, that just shows how old we are.
Yeah, custom, taillights. I'm not sure what these are off of, but it's actually got a Ford part number on there. So a lot of custom work on this thing.
There's a big fancy engine in here.
Yeah, so we just built this. It's an LS3.
Oh.
But we put a stroker kit in it with all the goodies. So it'll be about 550 horsepower to the wheels, normally aspirated.
What is a stroker kit?
So basically, it changes the length of the rod.
Okay.
And where it connects to the crankshaft. So basically, instead of the piston moving, say 2 inches up and down, it'll move 3 inches up and down.
And what's the advantage of it?
It creates it's like having a bigger bore, right? So you've got the not just the size of the piston, but the amount of air it can draw into that space.
Oh.
So if it only moves 2 inches, you only get this much air.
Yeah.
Moves 3 inches, you get all that extra volume. So it's more air and fuel that it can squeeze back into the same place, and makes a lot more power and a lot more torque.
So is that why these are so tall here? Like it needed more space for it? Or what?
No, actually, so this is the stock deck, but they actually move the points on the crankshaft so that it swings the piston up and down more, and then the rod matches that, and the piston matches that, and that's how it creates the stroker.
That's cool.
So you guys have some sort of plans with this, obviously. You're going to clean it all up and get it running. And
Yeah, and then, it'll be a weekend car for my wife to go enjoy.
that's cool. You got all sorts of stuff in here. Like, I've never noticed. Like, you got this insane wide body.
It's a C63 AMG.
It is a C63.
It's got a...
I see a WiseTech sticker across the windshield. So
Yeah.
that means it's got some upgraded power performance.
Yes, some. So we did an SLS intake manifold on it. It's got Motec. It's got a Hollinger 6-speed sequential transmission in it. It's got a Tilton race clutch. So this is a time attack car. We moved the engine back 3 inches and down a couple inches.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, this thing looks nuts. It's got a massive front splitter.
Yeah, big splitter. And, that was one thing that we didn't do yet was the bodywork. So we just kind of stuck some over fenders on there to get it out to do testing.
Which are wide. Like, that's pretty
A lot wider than stock.
pretty freaking wide.
So your time attack car was on BBS wheels?
Yeah, so we got some BBS LMs. Yep. Proper stuff, right?
That's cool. I also noticed you got some hood louvers, very similar to what we used to have.
Same ones.
Same
yep.
ones?
Yep. Yeah, so he's grabbing the steering wheel right now. So
What are you grabbing? Mark, what are you doing?
I'm looking at the Momo steering wheel with paddle
with
shifters.
the paddle shifters on it.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Is it? Hold on. I'm going to
Yeah,
call
you gotta
over
peek-
there.
you
I gotta feel this. It's super buttery.
Oh, yeah.
It feels nice.
Oh, yeah. Because race car.
That's
You got all this crazy stuff just hiding back here. Oh.
So this thing hasn't been driven in like 3 years since before COVID.
So do you have to fully rebuild an engine when it's sat that long?
No, it's actually not a big deal for the engines to sit. So we'll drain the fluids, put fresh oil and all that stuff in it, and everything will be fine. So
Gotcha. This thing looks serious.
dude.
it's a pretty fun car to drive.
How much power did you say again?
I think it's right around 550 at the wheels.
Wow.
Yeah.
It would move.
And when we started with the car, it was 4,000 pounds, and now it's 3,100 pounds. So we're able to take 900 pounds out of the car and add some weight to it with a roll cage and other safety stuff.
Jeez.
So-
That's a lot of weight. 900 pounds. Like, if you've ever driven with a passenger that even weighs like between, let's say, 175, 200, like an average full grown male guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're in the car and then versus out of the car, Like how noticeable that is.
Yeah.
900 pounds, especially if it's like, you know, you do it in a way where it's fairly well distributed throughout the whole car. And then this has a cage you set in it.
Yeah.
A little hard to see, but yeah, you can see it. It's all black.
Yeah.
And it's got Mota and a massive wing. Holy snikes.
Big swan neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. So who owns this? Or someone gonna drive it?
Yeah, a guy named Jason. So he drove it a bunch of times, and I think he was selling his company, and it's been sitting since then. He just got busy, and
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah,
Happens.
So when he's ready, we'll dust it off and get it up and running for him again.
Jason, your car is badass, bro.
Yeah.
Which way do I go in from? This way, I guess. Yeah. There's no string on this side, right?
No, I dropped it down.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm stepping on it.
You're right. I dropped it down so it wouldn't be around.
I'm like half blind, by the way. You know, I'm actually gonna end up looking like Mike. I've had to wear glasses my whole life, and it's gotten to a point where my wife's bugged me forever. And it's gotten to a point where I think I'm gonna cave and get them again. I've had them several times, but by the way, I actually really like those. I might end up getting something very similar to those frames. Anyhow, we're all gonna have glasses, guys.
Yep.
Oh. At least gone are the days when we grew up when like you'd actually get teased for wearing glasses.
Yeah.
You didn't grow up in that generation.
No.
Like, dude, when we were kids, like four eyes, get your ass beat for wearing glasses.
Yeah.
Like for real.
Yeah.
As a kid, I actually kind of wanted glasses because it was cool to me.
Well, it's cool.
See, now it's
It
cool.
is now
Yeah.
cool, right?
Yeah. Before it was not at all. Like I needed glasses when I was in high school, and I was just like, nah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
And I didn't get them till after high school. And my dad was an optometrist.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
And he's like, Michael, wear your glasses.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I don't want to wear them in school.
Yeah. Oh, because we get our ass kicked.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to get beat up all the time in school. So I think it's straight right there.
I mean, that's the thing, right? So I want you to be in the car, because if the steering wheel is off, it's your fault, not mine.
Oh, I knew what you were setting me up for. You son of a bitch. I know exactly where that was going.
So sometimes we'll set the alignment. I'll literally
I'm sitting
like
here like this now.
use
Look at
a
my muscles.
straight
I'm like,
edge on the bottom of the wheel.
it's straight. I'm holding it, Mike.
I'll use an angle finder, set it to 0, lock the steering wheel in place, and the customer will drive and they'll go, it's off a little bit. Can you redo the alignment? So now you're in the car. So if you ask me to redo it, it's because you held the steering wheel crooked.
Just put it to 0, Mike. I know that passenger side front wheel is at -6. Is it -6 or +6?
It's it would be -6. It's
Yeah.
6 millimeters toe out.
Toe out. Learning a lot about aligning things. Well, I mean, specifically wheels on a car, not really anything else, but why am I so I'm so anxious now. You created so much stress in my mental death grip.
You can leave it there for a second. I'm gonna crack it loose.
You pushed it. Okay. I'll let it go for a second. It's like, it's a trip though. Like, check this out. Like, is that straight? It looks straight. It looks pretty, like 12 o'clock ring would be, well, it definitely wouldn't be there. It'd be here. Hold on. Center. Right there. That's the sweet spot. By the way, Eric from Carbontastic made me an all Alcantara with sport stitching wheel.
Oh, sick.
So yeah, that'll be cool.
Next install.
Yes. I love his wheels. He made one like that for wifey's G63, and it's like you get in it when it's cold out, and like Alcantara, something about Alcantara just doesn't get that sharp cold.
Yeah.
Like a leather wheel does.
Yeah.
Like even this wheel feels cold right now.
Yeah, and it's
But like you touch Alcantara doesn't feel that cold, or at least initially when you touch it, it goes away right away.
Yeah.
It almost gets warm. Alcantara the world. By the way, we're Alcantaraing the dash and the door panels of the 550, correct?
Yep.
That'll be sick.
Yep.
Are you gonna do that? You do interior work or what?
No, I don't. We're gonna send that.
I think you should get a little Alcantara cover for the shifter too, so it's comfortable to shift.
No, Mark. You lost me. Are you changing stuff?
Just cracking this loose right now, and then I'll make an adjustment.
All right. Tell me when. Don't set me up for failure here, Mike.
No, I'm setting you up for success.
This looks pretty straight. Oh man, you put your legs in the wrong place here, and it screws up the symmetry. That looks straight. Looks straight. I think it looked.
A little to the
Don't
left, I'd say.
stop,
A little
stop,
bit, just a
stop,
little bit.
stop.
Maybe -6 to the left.
Hold on, this way. I think it is a little crooked. Like there. That look good. What do you guys think?
That's enough.
I'm so paranoid now. It's amazing how you can plant a seed like that in someone's brain. Because a crooked steering wheel drives me nuts.
I would imagine.
And it's even worse when you have the 12 o'clock ring. Because you know when the ring's like off over here.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's like yelling at you that you're doing it wrong.
Yeah. It's out of alignment!
Should we get a little level and put it on there for you?
Yes.
A little bubble.
Please. Yeah, get me all the tools Mike uses. I have an idea. Let's use the epoxy to put it in the right place and lock it there. What?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Back to the HQ. And, if I heard you correctly, Mr. Dave
Our
Coulter.
brother, Dave Coulter, DC, in the place to be.
DC
He is here.
in the place to be. And we got to upload the main channel vlog content to Jamie.
How'd you know we were
Ah!
here?
Hey!
I just got here 2 minutes ago.
Hey, you know what? Catch. Good catch. We got to upload that to Jamie right now so Jamie can start working on it for tomorrow morning. Jamie's going to love me. I told Jamie 5 o'clock. It's a little bit past 5. How are you? Hi. How are you? You miss me?
I'm not good at affection. It's good to
You
see
miss me?
Yeah, I'm good to see
Did you?
I haven't seen you in 2
What
weeks.
kind
This is
of
the longest
what kind
you've
of
been.
hug was that?
I got some problems, man.
What are you guys doing? You sound like you're rummaging around in there.
I think Dave's cleaning up a bunch of stuff out of this file.
What are you doing?
FBI, open it up!
Jeez. What are you?
I have a filing cabinet. I just want to see if it was dent proof. It's not.
Did you smash it?
Just like my laptop.
So I have all this.
Right.
I have so much paperwork to go through and organize. I actually had to sort all this out. There's a lot of business receipts. But anyways, here's our business license, by the way. I want to show the audience the face of it. It has numbers on it. That's it. Hit that. Frame this and hang it in a conspicuous place.
Oh, it's like the paper that came from the city.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's got the actual certificate on it. By the way, we still have this chunk.
Yes, I did. You wanted to throw it up. I wanted to keep it.
My gold.
And this is
My
from a
gold
P51 Mustang. Yeah, it's actually not like
And this is a belt buckle from the restaurant we go to, Water Grill.
Yeah, dude.
That's actually legit.
We were sitting there and they walked up and was like, "Look, that's a pretty sweet belt buckle."
Yeah.
There you go.
And this, we found out, is from the F12.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
So the F12 is missing this.
pronounced 12.
By the way, the F12 has a bit of a problem, which you'll find out in the main channel. Problem with the engine. All right. What's that?
Do you see this?
What is it?
Was he here for this?
I don't think so. You haven't seen it yet?
I don't think I was here for this.
Dude, are you serious?
What is it?
You missed out on too much.
Is this in a vlog?
No, I don't think so.
Really? What is this? Now I want to know what this is.
What
if
is
Dave
it?
can open it.
I don't want to damage it because it means a lot to me.
By the way, did we ever show? We showed them this, right?
No.
Have you guys seen this? The race car steering wheel that broke when it was being
Have you not seen this?
shipped here? I've not seen that. I don't think. This has a
think
really
we're back
satisfying click, by the way. Listen to this. Listen to this. It's pretty cool, hey? Look at all the buttons on there. That's for when you fall asleep while you're driving. Little alarm. That's the pit maneuver people.
I'm lower you upper.
Okay.
What's this?
So Mike was here. Brakes, 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 brakes!
No way! That's Mike's face
Look at the
on a massive poster. Brakes, 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 and it's in like the DD tricolor. Where did that come
A
from?
fan mailed it to us.
Oh, that's super funny.
So we get that framed. That's hilarious.
We gotta put that on the wall.
There's a miniature
Mike, you
version.
son of a bitch.
For Mike, his Mike version size.
Oh yeah,
Size.
that's so good.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's very like almost like Pulp Fiction or something.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but Anyhow,
If you think it's a good frame.
randomly bought this from Eric Choi, Carbontastic, because there was a crashed race car in China, and he was like, hey, the steering wheel is good. You want it for anything? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And then this broke on the way here, but I believe we can fix it. And what's cool is they sent the whole steering like rack mechanism. So this actually plugs into that, so it works. By the way, not cheap. I haven't paid anything yet, but we owe Eric $2,000, I believe, for that steering wheel.
Write off his bad debt.
What's that?
Write it off his bad debt, Eric. Bad debt.
So yeah. Satisfying though, right?
It's super cool.
It's a wild shape when you look at it. Very square.
It's really light too.
Super light.
We spent
some
literally
cool ones.
tens of thousands of dollars when you were gone, but I didn't get a chair.
You don't have a chair?
Yeah, we're short a couple chairs, a desk, a table, whiteboards, a few things.
This is kind of cool. We got lots of like memorabilia. We got to start putting up places. This is the top hat from the Career GT. This is the piece that ripped off. And this is from going to F1 in Abu Dhabi. So that was cool. Brought that back. Got to put up the Ken Block signed poster of the Unicorn. That is my favorite thing in the entire shop.
There's also everything has a story in here.
It does. The Gladiator helmet from the road trip.
Tell me.
From Apple.
Yeah. What's the story?
Went to Future Shop and bought a mouse.
Tell me.
But why do you have two mouse?
So this one controls.
Is it mice or mouse at this point? It's
Mice.
mice.
Mices.
It's
This one
mice.
controls
Mice.
this. Second camera for the vlog.
Second camera for the vlog. Okay. Wow.
And then this is controlled from iMac.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is dangerous. Like, this could easily...
Bro.
Did it freak you out?
Yeah.
Are we pretty much done here tonight? Can we go to the hotel so I can get up early and go to the gym?
Yeah. I still have a week of parenting, so I'm ready to go to bed.
I'm back off of a week of being at the gym, so I'm ready to go to bed. I got up, went to the gym this morning, and I was lifting some weights just over in the other room. Which is funny because we originally had like a little gym in here. That didn't last too long. But I still have all my little Peloton weights that now Mark designates as door stoppers. But I do have my weights over here. And we were waiting for some videos to render so we could upload them to the channels. I was doing a little workout over here. These are 30s. So these have a little weight to them. Oh, yeah. Get that pump. Top G. All right, let's clean up our shite and hit the road, boys. Oh, by the way, I have a helmet. I haven't told anybody about the helmet, the custom helmet. Should we put the custom helmet on a stories or main channel?
Stories.
Should go in stories?
Well, I thought you already talked about it.
I think I kind of did, but I haven't revealed what it looks like. We'll go tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll go PFS tomorrow and get the helmet?
Yeah.
Let's do it. This is Mark's new office. I like it, Mark.
It's really
like it a
actually
lot.
nice in here, eh?
Yeah, it's nice because the heater actually works and
Yes.
I'll shut the door for like a half hour.
And
It's
pretty soon
cozy.
we're gonna have a desk here.
But I got a plant. Shush! I got a
There's gonna be
plant.
3 people in here.
What's
a
the name of
plant.
your plant? You name it?
Is this yours?
Jeffrey.
All right. I'm out of here. See you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Smash the subscribe button. I love you guys. We're out.